I'm Brother Dylan Perry. I graduated from CBU in 2010. I studied religion and philosophy and minored in peace studies and global studies. Well, I went to Christian Brothers High School, grew up in Memphis, and so had been aware of the school. I liked the neighborhood. I liked the idea of living in Midtown Memphis. I liked the idea of continuing my education with the brothers. The Lasallian charism just sort of felt like home. And my mother liked to tell the story that my brother and I, my twin brother and I, we thought, maybe we'll go to CBU, but she urged us to visit, and we'd already visited a few other schools. And once we visited, said, there's no need to look anywhere else. This feels like home. This is the place for me. I was able to build a lot of strong relationships with the faculty, especially in my department. There was an environment of learning and sharing and collaborating. Myself and a few other alums or current students then started the community garden on campus. Inspired by what we were learning, getting into food issues. I was also on Senate, and that was great too, just sort of, again, in a more formal way to be part of leadership on campus. I did theater as well. It was sort of a small little theater program, but was able to do some plays and stuff. Which is, I think, the idea of a liberal arts education, to be able to spend some time and experiment with, do I like acting? Do I like teaching? Do I like, and so, yeah, to sort of learn about yourself while learning about the world around you. I feel like being a small school, it was easier to find a place or to find the places to take initiative. You had relationships with people who had the ability to say yes or no to stuff, or to discuss it with you. Now more and more I see how that has played into me as a leader, as an educator, just feeling like I can go talk to people about these things. I always felt empowered to be engaged in my own experience. I've always been into social justice stuff, but wanting to do more direct service, working with communities and that kind of thing. I kept coming back to education policy, to even that I kept seeing a lot of these systemic issues as educational issues. And so I was really lucky that when I finished my master's, this job as associate director of Lasallian Volunteers opened up. And that's been remarkable and really life-giving to be able to work with so many different people. It gives me a lot of energy, amongst the pretty exhausting travel schedule. And also just to be able to sort of mentor young people who really aren't that much younger than me, to walk with them as they find themselves, find a voice spiritually and professionally, and learn about their life post-college and what they want to be doing. Really help to form people in their life is a really humbling experience. I feel really honored to be able to walk with them on that journey. CBU helped me a lot financially, able to provide me with grants and scholarships that have helped me to get where I am today. And so certainly some idea of maybe paying some of that back, but really having a stake in how I feel about my school. I think it's good for me I want to be able to say, I went to CBU, and people will go, that's a really nice school. So I do give what I can modestly out of a brother's stipend. I would like to see CBU continuing to build ways for students to build relationships with each other and with faculty and staff and administration. I'm certainly very honored, but taken aback a bit when I received notification that I was to be honored as the Distinguished Young Alumni. Don't always feel so young working with 22, 23-year-olds, so it'd be nice to be called young. It's a lot to do pretty directly with my experience at CBU and with the brothers, and a great way to celebrate the last several years of of work for building communities, for bringing people together, and certainly I don't do it for the awards, but I'm glad that CBU sees it as something to be celebrated, so thank you.